screencast is, and let me see if the recording is going on. Okay, so first of all, shift A and select our cube, scale it. What happened? Scale it, scale it, and after scaling, just add a subdivision surface modifier and at level 3. Okay, now smooth it, and after that go to edit mode by adding tab, control R, and give it a shape. Control R again, and control R again, control R again. Now we will go into the side mode by adding 3 and then control R, like this, and then control R again. Okay, this is nice, I guess. Okay, this looks like a seat. Now what we have to do is we need to add a detail on the seat. So first of all, stitching kind of detail. Okay, so first of all what we will do is we will sculpt this. Okay, so to sculpt this we need to apply multi-resolution modifier, and for that we need to remove subdivision surface modifier because we cannot apply multi-resolution modifier with subdivision surface modifier applied. So first of all, let's remove subdivision surface modifier and go in the add modifier and hit multi-resolution and subdivide, 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 subdivide almost 4 times. Okay, so render is 4, sculpt is 4, and preview is 4. Okay, now what we have to do is go into edit mode. Now here you will see that we have got this shape in edit mode. So what we want is we want to add a stitching type of detail on the seat. So to add that we need our uh, mesh lines to be on the line exactly on the mesh, and if we see these lines are not lying exactly on the mesh. So to do that, what we will need to do is we need to apply the multi-resolution. Okay, we cannot apply it in edit mode. Okay, apply it and go on edit mode. Okay, so now these lines are lying exactly on the edges. Select one edge by hitting Alt and then right click. Okay, now we have selected this whole edge. I think we need to select an upper edge. This one will be better. Alt right click. Okay, and then what we will need to do is we need to hit P and separate this. Okay, now let's go into the edit object mode. Here you will see we have another cube of that because we have separated that uh, line. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to convert that mesh into a curve. So to do that, hit Alt C and curve from mesh, and then go here in the curve section and increase a little bit of depth and extrude it a little bit. Okay, increase the depth, and here you can see case we need to increase it a little bit more, like this, extrusion. Okay, like this. Let's add a resolution of 1. Okay, and then what we will need to do is smooth it. Okay, so that's it, and we get this, go down right there. Okay, okay, this seems perfect. Okay, Now let's convert this curve into the mesh again. So Alt C and mesh from curve, Alt C for this one again, mesh from curve, and then click on this, and join them. Now let's scale this object. So to scale this object, hit Control A, scale. Okay, so now we have defined the scale for the blender. So what we need to do now is we need to sculpt it, sculpting the wrinkles. Okay, so let's go in the sculpt mode. Okay, and if you don't know, you can increase the size of the brush by hitting F and moving your mouse. Okay, holding F and moving your mouse. So we are happy with this size. Okay, so let's start sculpting. So what we need to do is one wrinkle like this. Let's increase the brush size a little bit more. One wrinkle like this, and one like this. Okay, and another like this, and this, and this, and this one, and this one. Okay, here you can see. Okay, now let's go here. Control to minus the stroke and simply like this. Okay. I'm just doing this for the tutorial, but you can take more time and sculpt it properly. So in this direction, okay, now this one and this, okay, okay. I have one thing more is that when you will be sculpting, you will you will see that your sculpted is showing in the two directions. Is that like when you are sculpting from here, your sculpt will be mirroring at x direction from here also. So to if you want to turn that off, you need to come here in the symmetry section and make sure that none of these mirror x, y, z are coordinates are selected. They should be turned off. Okay, like that, and then let's keep sculpting. Keep on sculpting. Okay, like that. We've done that. Okay, and then now let's go on the top view by adding 7. And let's create a setting like this thing and like this. Okay, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, now our seat looks great. Now what we need to do is come back in the object mode. Okay, and what we need to do is um, let's duplicate this, rotate in x direction or in y direction 90. Another front view and move this like here, scale it a smaller, and okay, so like that, and then duplicate this one also, bring it here. I guess we need to bring it a little bit. Okay, so this one also and this one too. We can use a mirror modifier to, we can just build a half of that, and you can always use mirror modifier to complete this. Like on the edit mode, oops, sorry, on the edit mode, on the edit mode, okay. Well, you can just do that by joining that in these three meshes and going to the edit mode and then deleting these vertices if you want to save some memory, or if you want to make it low poly, so you will need to just delete these vertices and then apply a mirror modifier. So let's move forward. This needs to be a little I guess. Okay, now this direction instead, and shift D, rotate the x direction or y direction, x direction 90. Bring it here and move it upward. Okay, now here as you can see, we need to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, like that. And I guess this one also needs to be smaller. This one too. Okay, and this one too. Into the y direction. Make sure that both the sides are equal. Okay, now we have got the basic shape of our seat. Now what we will need to do is we need to add a wood around it. Okay, so one thing, if you just smooth it. Okay, so that's it. Okay. So to add the wood is really very basic. Go on mesh, cube, scale it smaller, go down there like this, then this direction. I think you need to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, then we come in the front view and little bit scaled. Shift D and rotate X and Y and T, and then just move it in this direction. Smaller, smaller. Okay, okay. This and D this right here also. Okay, and duplicate this one also. 50 and R Y and X. Okay, and then move it here and just scale it down a little bit. That's it. Okay, now okay, so we need to scale it a bit in front view. Scale X direction. I guess this one. That's fine, but there's a problem um, with the seating. We need to scale it. Put it like this, okay? Let me see. How was it? Okay, oh, basically this was below that. Okay, so I'll click on that and on the front view and scale it down like this. a little bit more, more, a little bit more. Okay, now I guess that's fine. Okay, now let's just model the legs. So to model the legs, for the mesh, use cylinder and scale it down until it looks like the size of look like the size of the model, size of the leg, and scale it in that direction. I guess it's not that much thick. Scale it in that direction. Make sure that you are placing it on the right position, and okay, like this. I guess a little bit more smaller, thinner or thicker maybe. I don't know. I get sometimes confused between thicker and thinner. So, maybe you got the point, I guess. Okay, so uh, shift D, not actually alt D. We are going to then link this, and then this, and select the both X, and then move shift D. Then okay. Now let's shift D one of the leg, or duplicate one of the leg, and make them smaller, and then just rotate them like this. Okay, like this, and then shift D or like this, and rotate it in this direction. Okay, and press on this and this in this direction. Duplicate them and move them there. Okay. Okay, now our seat is ready, I guess. Okay, our seat has been ready. I think that they should be a little bit thicker or thinner. Okay, put it like this, and, then just delete this one and duplicate this one and put this here. Now like that, and you can see this modeling tutorial is a bit boring, so but it may be useful for the beginners or those who will face problem in a time lapse. But I'm okay with this, and I think many will take benefit from this, and if for some people it's not that much beneficial, they will just increase the speed. I think that's the best thing to do. I'm just trying to make tutorials for the people coming want to go in the artist field and cannot buy some costly softwares, and I want to learn Blender for that. And because when I was a beginner, I didn't find many tutorials on ArtViz except the uh, Blender Guru, but he didn't done that much in the ArtViz. He was running Blender Architecture Academy, but nowadays that academy is not available also. But I think he in his one of his tutorials he talked about or making those videos available on the internet. But I don't know if he has made that these videos available for the internet, on the internet, maybe, but I don't know. So I decided to make some, uh, you know, oh, then it's maybe they are helpful for some, and I guess they will be. And again, you can use mirror modifier to avoid these things, scaling and matching the both the sides. Using the mirror modifier is a better choice. But okay, now we are fine with that. Now let's just add materials. Oh, before adding materials, let's just mhm, oops, not that one. Okay, okay. We hit Control J to okay, it is not so. This one is on Control Join. Okay, now they have been joined and this one, this one, and this one. Join them. Okay. Okay, now let's add some materials. But before that, let's smooth that. Okay, now I'm because these materials are basic, that's why I'll use one of the materials I have created earlier. But you can always you will be able to see the node setup for these materials and apply them. Okay, and the material is this. Okay, here like that. Oops, sorry. Okay, and for the settings, the material is this one, and for this one also this, and this one again. Okay, and for the wood, you need to unwrap it and add some textures. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is in the edit mode, and before unwrapping it, I'm just gonna define Blender that uh, how it is going to take the UVs. So if we just unwrap it like it is, hit U and unwrap, so this is just like that. And if we are getting that object is non-uniform scale, so to get rid of that, come back in the object mode, Control A and scale. Okay, and then go back and hit that. Okay, now you can see that it's just like a square box. So to separate them, and if we just add this material, you will see that okay, that's fine. That's some okay, that's fine. No need to mark seam or divide the portions. I think it's working fine. Okay, so that's what that was our chair. And for the setup of lighting, what I have done is I have placed a camera here, and I have created two plans here for the light setup. And I have the color for the lighting is black, because we want to get the pure leather type shade. If we see in the render, you can see that, and that is because of the black light instead of white. I've used black to make it look like leather. And in this section, color under color management, I have set it to very high contrast. I've set the look to very high contrast. Okay, and the view to filmic, you can always change it, and you will get different results. If you're gonna make it as default, and false colors. So you're gonna get multiple results from all these, and let's make it clinic. Okay, you can always increase exposure gamma, and you can play around with it. And to make it transparent render, you need to go in this render properties, and under where's that under where's that oh yes that um, under film, make it transparent. Okay, so like that. Okay, and you can always use HDRI for that here, but I haven't used any, just a simple background to render that. And to get a better look of that, you need to render at high quality. I have rendered the thumbnail image at 200 2K resolution, and the samples were 128. But to get the more shining and more leather like look, you can increase the rendering samples, and that will make your render even better than mine. And I hope that you may have learned something from this tutorial. And if you think I can make my tutorials even better, and if you have any ideas, please let me know in my comment section. And please pardon any mistakes, as I'm new on YouTube. So thank you for watching. Good day.